Welcome back to update number 18. I've done some work on removing a spur that I had. I wanted to add a siding to that, so we've redone that area. I've done some work on the courthouse. I'll show you that water, wet glue, and foam board, they don't go together, so we'll show you that one. Also, kind of the last tips I've got on Ron's trees. I won't speak anymore. I tell you what, I've built trees, and more trees. So, anyway, hope you enjoy. I've been working on a little log cabin for my tree scene. RS laser kit. Picked it up from Pfeiffer Hobbies. And very well done. Parts are cut very well. Comes with the shingles, doors, windows, roof. The motor lines. I had picked up a paint pen, 0.7 millimeter, and I'm going to use that actually for the striping parking lot, road lines, things like that. But used it to make the motor lines for the cabin. Came out very well. So very pleased with the kit. Okay, we've finished up the log cabin. Got the shingles on the roof, and very, very well done kit. I enjoyed building it. Went together easily. Hats off to RS Laser Kits. And here's the little cabin on the layout. I'm going to build a wood pile, a little fire ring, put around it. It'll work out real nice. Quick update on the tree building. When you put it together on the wooden skewer, just get it the filter material on the skewer. We're going to come back after this dries, and we're going to shape it, and I'll show you how that will be. Also, the last filter I picked up, it was the blue a filter material in it, and I found that it did not have enough density to do it. I would recommend sticking with the white non-pleated filters. So we'll shape this in just a minute. Okay, I've got a group of trees made up with the filter material on it. And as you can see, it doesn't look very good at all. But don't worry about that. Next we go in with a very sharp pair of scissors. I found these at the last train show I went to. They're just the right size, excellent. And I start with about a 45-degree angle here and right up against the point, and kind of trim that all the way around and shape it. And then start working your way down, at about a 30-degree angle or so. Just shape the tree the way you want it, but get that nice point at the top. So let me do this one, and I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, here's the same tree now that we've shaped it to the size we want. And we'll get ready to apply our turf, our fine turf, and it'll really fill this tree in. I've also started to find that besides just the green turf, by using a little more brown and burnt grass in it, some of them looks like that, they're getting ready to die, or just adds a little bit to the layout. And here's the tree with the green turf, a little bit of burnt grass to highlight it. And at this point, let that dry, and then you'll really be able to see any type of little defect, little whiskers sticking out. And then you come back in with your scissors, and you can shape that just a little bit more, and you'll be ready to plant the tree. So that's it. No more on trees. I've had my fill of trees. I ordered some material here that's hopefully is going to come out looking like brick. Monster model does the laser cutting on this. This piece here is 32 thousandths, and plan on doing is cutting off the height of the brick I need and gluing them back to back to make a brick wall. You paint it, and then you come back in with some highlights and stuff, and hopefully we're going to turn out to be brickwork. Okay, here's a piece that I've done up. I've glued, it's about a half inch high, and I glued back to back. Painted it with a dark red brick, and then dry brushed a little bit of lighter color on top. I'm waiting for some weathering powder to come in. You use a lime mortar color, kind of a whitish, and you flow that then into the cracks, and hopefully that's going to bring out all the highlights in this. But that wall is going to go up in this area here around the LaGrange courthouse. I've raised that slightly, and I'm getting ready to put the ground effects in here, put the sidewalks in. Steps will lead up in this area here. So that's kind of our next project. I had a little bit of a setback, lesson learned with the foam board. I was trying to raise the courthouse up a bit and then put a little brick wall around the outside here with some stairs. It doesn't like applying too much water. It will warp. So we're going to try to correct that. If nothing else, board will pop off of there, and I can start over again and try something new. Courthouse is coming along. Finally got the greenery to go down on the foam board without warping it. I wound up using just a heavy coat of paint, and then putting my ground foam mixture on there, letting it sit for about an hour, and brushing it off. So that seems to work out well. So still working on the brick wall to go around this area. That'll be the next step for in here. This area here, I finally have ripped the roadbed out and the track, and wanted to bring it down to ground level through here. So we got that ripped out. It's always nice about scenery. You can always go back and redo it. If you don't like it, you always have a second, third, or fourth chance. One thing I'm looking at is right in this area here, possibly, of putting in a switch to take it out and just make a siding over here. So I'll probably take a little bit more of this road out and work on that. So got the spur all laid in here, siding. Just have to lay a little ballast in now into this area, and say it's the Red Wing Milling Company I think we're going to put in here. So it came out like a lot better than what I had it before. Also got the airbrush out and said, you know what, I'm going to do some clouds. So they're kind of faint on the wall, but I really like the way they turned out. Okay, that kind of wraps it up for this update. Hope that you enjoy, and hopefully we'll see you back here for the next one. Have a great day.